Okay guys, today I am going to be answering the question that a lot of people ask me in pretty much every single video, and I completely understand why this question is asked because we haven't heard much information. And that question is, Dom, when is the Carcharodontosaurus coming to the game? Now, yes, I probably pronounced that wrong once again. I know you guys always correct me in the comment section. That's why I call it the Cark, just because it just makes it a lot easier. But then I'm just going to try and give you guys the most up-to-date information that we know so far and give my opinion on when I think this will be released to the game. It's very frustrating. We don't even have like kind of a month when we know it's going to be coming out. But with ARK 2 right around the corner, it won't be long until we see this. Now, as always, if you guys do get all the information you need to know in today's video, smash that like button. It really supports my channel so much. And if you don't want to miss out on all of your ARK content as soon as you get the as we get the news, make sure to be subscribed. So let's just get in with the video. After we talk about this bit, then there'll be some information on the creature vote. So when there was a creature vote, if you don't know what that is, Wildcard did 2 creature votes, and whatever won it came to the game officially. This guy, the Cark came second twice, which was crazy. So Wildcard just decided to give us the Cark afterwards. So afterwards, I'll have like the dossier for the winning vote if you want to see that. If you haven't seen it already, then it's worth a watch. But if you have, then don't worry. So, the most up-to-date information we have got so far, it's not what we want, but at least it's positive. So, someone in the community, shout out to Joker, said, "Any news, sir, on when we're going to see the Carcharodontosaurus?" Now, Cedric just came back and replied with, "This year. Jokes aside, I don't have a specific date that I've been approved to communicate." So the biggest thing that we know so far is that we are getting it this year. And I know that sounds a bit like, oh, great, this year. That's what we've been told all along. But ARK is meant to be coming out in 2023. And, there's been rumors that it's going to be early 2023 due to how the DLCs usually work and stuff. So if this was still to come this year, we are obviously pretty much in August now. So August, September, October, November, December. So we've got 5 years. Am I just trolling today? 5 months left until this can be released. So we've still got quite a long time. But within how they usually work everything, I'm gonna be sort of estimating that we'll get this around Halloween time, like October with the Fear Evolved Halloween event as like a spooky thing. That's kind of my guessing right now. When a new map comes out like Fjordur did, there's usually about 3 months between a new map and new bits of other content because Wildcard needs to release bug fixes, they need to open up transfers, all of that stuff. So we're probably still looking at like another 2 to 3 months until we see this. So right now I'd have my bets on the Fear Evolved event. That's not confirmed, but that's sort of my estimation. If not, then it will probably come for like a Christmas present or something at the end of the year. But I just wanted to make this video to give you guys the most updated news that the devs did mention, saying that it is still planned for this year. It's not the news we wanted, but I just wanted to answer this question because I have had it in like every single video, and I felt like if I don't actually address this, then you guys will never know. So anyway, enjoy the next part, which is like on the winning dossier when they did the creature vote. Sorry this video is not put together as well, and I made a lot of mistakes. I have had a crazy day, and I'm being very ill, you guys know, but we're going ahead. We're getting the ball rolling. So anyway, leave a like, subscribe, enjoy the rest of the video, and as I said, as soon as I get the news on the release date for this ridiculous creature, then I'll let you guys know. Why am I speaking so slowly? I don't know. So here was a page back from April 17th, 2016. Actually, very, very close to where we are now. But obviously, common names: Carcharo, shark tooth, land shark. Obviously, it's aggressive and a carnivore. So it's one of the most nightmarish creatures on the island. If you only saw it in pictures, you'd be surprised. After all, it looks like yet another large theropod dinosaur, with whom these lands are infested with. However, those who have seen it in action and survived the encounter know to run away from it at the slightest clue, or prepare to fight to the death. It is bigger and stronger than a T-Rex, and while nowhere really as large as the Giga, it is significantly faster, not to mention being capable of building up speed while sprinting towards prey. As a Cark chases down and attacks its victim, it becomes hungrier, and with that, stronger. Its powerful bite can strip huge chunks of flesh off victims, which are devoured and digested immediately, slightly reducing, but by not any chance quenching this monster's horrifying hunger. Domesticated. Aside from this crazy creature and actually getting it as a pet, it makes a very awkward mount. The owner must constantly keep an eye on how hungry it is. Hunting might not yield the amount of meat the hunters expected, as the beast's hunger will usually cause it to eat any meat it can obtain with an alarming speed. And if it runs out of fuel, it becomes almost lethargic in its movement and combat capabilities. However, if the supply of meat is steady enough, a Cark becomes one of the most powerful military mounts, being able to overwhelm and outlast almost anything, at least one-on-one. And of course, 2 or 3 of them being unleashed makes for an unstoppable meat grinder of death that makes short work of even the largest dinosaurs. Known information: not only does the Cark have teeth to those like a megalodon, it also has a lot of habits from sharks. It becomes frenzied when it smells blood, blindly charging towards the wounded creature through dense forest and rocky mountainsides alike. Its attack patterns are also very shark-like, including ramming the victim, leaving it disorientated from the sheer impact of the force, and biting large pieces of meat off still living animals, leaving them horribly wounded. When frenzied, its metabolism becomes hyperactive, rapidly healing wounds and shrugging off any torpidity, but quickly burning through the body's energy reserves, including recently consumed food. As the Cark closes in on its prey, it emits a distinctive roar, alerting nearby creatures at their fate basically at their fate is pretty much already sealed, especially if it's a smaller creature. So this is not included in the actual dossier, so this is obviously stuff that we kind of has been in and out of the voting. So Wildcard try and follow the voting for what we want in the game, but they can't make it too overpowered. What was the next bit we had? It is obviously a large carnivore. Like the Giga, it has more developed grasping arms than a Rex, but less powerful jaws. And so that's pretty much a wild Cark has 2 different aggros. One affects nearby creatures suitable that they can obviously eat, similar to other predators. The other searches creatures below 55% of their maximum health and is much larger and takes priority over the former. When the dinosaur spots a creature fitting the requirement, it stops whatever it's currently doing and makes a beeline for said creature. Smallest creatures like dodos and aquatic creatures like trilobites are ignored in the larger radius, but will be attacked if they are the smaller one. While sprinting, the Cark can build up speed and obviously can give a ramming attack, which is, I just think this just sounds frightening, really, in my eyes. When the Cark takes a certain amount of damage or torpor, it gains an ability that makes it much tougher to take down. The effect activates when the shark tooth starts sprinting or attacking, and grants increased health and stamina regeneration, as well as increases torpor depletion. However, while the effect is active, the creature's food drains at a more rapid pace. Should the food be completely depleted, the effect stops immediately and the dinosaur enters a state of lethargy, which is obviously we looked at, where the attacks do almost no damage and have long delay between them, and movement speed is greatly reduced. So just reading and going through this page is just really shows you what this creature could be like when it gets released into ARK Survival Evolved. A fierce fighting creature that could actually fight against Rexes and obviously Gigas. Now, I'm guessing that this thing in a pack has a very, very good chance at taking on a Giga, which is something we've never seen in the game, and something to actually challenge it would be such a nice addition. Let me know what you think about this. This is coming to ARK Survival Evolved as a free update later into 2022. I really believe this could be exciting, scary, and a whole brilliant change for the end of ARK Survival Evolved 1. Let's see if we can smash that 1,000 likes. Subscribe if you're new around here. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I'll be catching you guys in my video very, very soon.